Good morning and welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be checking out Alderman. Let us begin. Hey, so today we're going to be checking out the Dungeon of Alderman and why you probably should be doing it if you're going for high ticket transmog. Number one, you're going to be wanting to go over towards the Badlands, and this is located in the Eastern Kingdoms. What you're going to be wanting to do is either fly over to 𝐆𝐀𝐌𝐄 or fly over towards Dustwind Dig. Now, there's a little cave just underneath 𝐆𝐀𝐌𝐿, and this will take you into Alderman. You can go to the other entrance, however that is a little bit long-winded, and you can always just take the back entrance into Alderman, as that is just a far easier and more efficient way of actually getting to said dungeon. That being said, all you have to do is just jump into the instance as we go now, and then just add on Loot Appraiser. Now, there is a few keynote things when it comes towards Alderman, and basically it is mainly just gathering up all of the mobs. However, there is a drop-off point if you're not too careful, and mobs will reset if you are not careful enough. However, I've got my own little way of doing it, and what I do is I gather up the first load of trogs just in this general vicinity right here and just burn them down, because I find that they just de-aggro really fast, and that really pains me to be honest. Now, there are a few keynote items when it comes towards Alderman. It is known as one of the holy grails for transmog, as a lot of the transmog that actually comes from said dungeon goes for an insane amount of gold, if I do say so myself. Now, there are a couple of different types of transmogs that can actually be gained from this. Number one is the Pendulum of Doom. I've managed to get this one time, and this sells for around about 1.9 million gold on my server at the moment in time. The next one is the Energy Cloak, 2,636, Miner's Hat of the Deep. However, that one's actually been seen on our auction house recently at a min buy of around about 2 million as well, so just bear in mind with all of that, as that one was the undroppable item. Apparently now it's actually been placed on the auction house, so that's pretty good to know. However, alongside that, the Papal Fez is going for around about 1.3 million, and then we've got the Spire Wind Fetter, the Adventure's Helmet for 7,700 gold. We have the Spolders of the Lost Age. Now, these haven't been known to drop for quite some time since the revamp in Cataclysm, so I wouldn't hold your breath. The Leg Guards of the Vault for 499 gold. The Monolithic Bow for 3,000 gold, Stonefold Shiv 300, Shadowforge Bushmaster, and that is the 1.8 million gold for that. The Beacon of Hope, I've managed to get that one so many times it's unreal, for 1,353 gold. The Dig Master 5,000. Now, I've only seen this on the auction house once in the last 5 years, so to speak. Now, that doesn't really, I haven't seen that one drop at all. The Excavator's Brand, 1,000 gold. The Stone Vault Bonebreaker for 50,000 gold, awesome. The Annealed Blade, 13,000. Jinsu's Sword for 109,000 gold. The Obsidian Cleaver, 1,000 gold. The Ajak Hammer, which is quite prominently placed on the auction house on a given server every now and then. It's not a regular thing, and I have not seen that drop since the revamp. And then you have the Shoveler for 999,000 and the Earthen Rod for 47,000. The keynote items of which, if you're actually farming this dungeon up, is obviously Pendulum of Doom, Miner's Hat of the Deep, Papal Fez, and to be quite frank, it's the Jinsu Sword. When it comes towards the last pull of the actual instance, I like to generally put myself in this little corner here where the two areas just bend slightly, and this is because the casters can't actually cast at me, and that forces them to come directly to me, so then I can gather up all of the mobs, burn them down really easily. The last boss is fairly easy, and he doesn't really drop any notable items besides a mog for yourself. However, it's what he conceals afterwards which is something you need to know of. And once slain, he'll open the doors behind him. This is the ancient treasure chest. Now, if you open this up, you have a chance of collecting random different types of patterns, such as like the Star Belt pattern, which sells for a decent amount of gold. Along with that, you do run the chance of getting some of these old world items that are super rare from the actual instance itself, as some of them have not been noted to drop from the mobs but from the chest at the end of the instance. So make sure you do a full clear of Alderman, then use your Dreamwalk ability to jump in and out of the instance as you so wish. Other than that, guys, that is pretty much everything I have to say for today. If you want any other additional gold making resources or any additional content like videos and such, then please feel free to go over towards the Patreon. Other than that, have an awesome rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be soon.